There you
go. Speaking of friends and business, Ngannou decides he's leaving the UFC.
I got mad commentary for this. I know Amar got mad shit to say.
Hell yeah, and that's why I'm mad we doing this one without Pop.
I know. I wish Pop was here for this one.
We'll definitely circle back.
We could run it back.
I stand with Ngannou on this.
Nah.
In parting ways?
Yeah.
It's a good but short.
It's a risk.
Business. It's a good but short-sighted
crazy
business
risk,
decision.
but I get it. I think because Dana White has a hold on it, and Dana White bullies them.
Wait, can y'all explain it for the non-UFC?
Oh, okay.
Okay, there we go.
Context.
All right.
There you
go.
There we go. Good job.
Take it away.
Fantastic. Francis Ngannou is the UFC heavyweight champion.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a moderately good fighter. Like, he's been improving like over the years. But his big thing is Francis Ngannou is probably, and I think the Guinness World Records said he hits the
hardest punches person. Yeah.
He has the hardest
ever.
punch pause of like any human on earth.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think they did some type of like equivalent, and it's like getting punched by Francis Ngannou is like getting hit by like a Ford Escort.
Did y'all see he hit that the dude in Jackass?
Yeah.
Punch him in the nuts?
Yeah.
No.
What?
Oh, y'all didn't know that?
No.
Was that Knoxville? Who was that? One of the
It was
guys.
like some
This
nigga.
is common knowledge.
Nah, I thought everybody saw that.
This is on Jackass or just like for fun?
No, on
It was a
Jackass.
movie. It was
It was in the movie. They went to Francis and asked him to punch the guy in the nuts.
I haven't watched
and when
Jackass.
when Francis did the interview, I think he said he like pulled the punch and it was,
Yeah, he said he didn't hit him
he
full.
didn't,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
hit him. Yeah.
Yeah, dude wasn't the same. Though.
Like there's this one fight. If you want to look up the clip and see Francis punching and it's like full whatever, look up Francis Ngannou knocks out Alistair Overeem.
Yeah, I seen that.
Niggas thought Alistair was dead.
He punched rather hard.
Niggas thought Alistair was dead. Like it was bad, right? So Francis for a long time fought his way to get to champion status, and I think once he got there, he thought that like the big golden doors would open and he would be making all this money. Everybody looks at themselves like, I mean, everyone wants to be the hero of their story. Everyone looks at Conor McGregor and like, why am I not making that type of money? Obviously, you're not Conor McGregor. But there was a whole situation that got this ball rolling with him potentially doing a crossover fight like Conor with
Fury or
with the
Joshua.
King of Gypsies with like, I think it was Fury because Fury called him out at a fight.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that's the thing now. He vacated his title.
This is a little off key, but is that disrespectful to boxers when MMA fighters just step in and fight like the best in Fury?
Yes.
Okay.
Very much so. They hate it. They all talk about it.
No, that it's very bad.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's
How's that Ngannou's
understandable.
How's his chin?
He ain't never been knocked out.
It's never really been tested.
Yeah, we don't know.
Because
for
you to
he
potentially
hit somebody, he could put him down.
His
Absolutely.
chin
in the ring. Like
his chin is like decent, but it's never been tested. And the thing is, for you to test his,
You gotta
test yours.
Yeah.
Pause.
And
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Open yourself up.
And
Open yourself up.
yeah, that's crazy. And most people aren't walking away from a Francis Ngannou punch.
right. Yeah, I'd be interested.
Like
to
if
watch
he
it.
hits you, you probably have CTE. Like it's very.
I'll say this. I think he made the right decision walking away from UFC. I
Yes.
think you have
It's a
to.
short-sighted decision, but I'm gonna let you go.
I think you have to walk away from UFC and see what else is out there because being in that system, they realize that they're capped. Their earning potential is severely capped by Dana White. And also, he chooses all your fights. And that's another thing that I think that they're having issues with. And he doesn't let you go fight for other leagues. He doesn't go let you
Obviously,
box.
that's what a deal is. Like that's like you complaining that your record label isn't letting you go record for another label.
They all do that.
But
They all sign bad deals and they complain about the deals.
and here's the thing:
Right.
there's certain people that sign, whether it's boxing, they sign one fight, right? I'm signing with you for this fight. Record labels, I'm signing with you for this album.
Mm-hmm.
He made mention that shit went left with Dana when before his previous contract. He was like, all right, like let's just negotiate for this fight and then we'll talk about it after. And Dana realized like what he was trying to do. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, he was
Like
preparing himself to.
And he said he knew he signed a bad deal. They forced him. He felt forced to sign the deal. They have a manager, whatever. Signed for 5 years. So now he said he's there, and he's realizing that that's what caused it. Like, because Dana doesn't want those type of. He doesn't want that power.
Yeah.
Francis was iffy. Francis went on a very good championship run, but niggas forget there was a while where Francis Ngannou, even though he was a knockout puncher, like
He lost to the chubby funny guy, Derek, whatever his name was.
Yeah, there weren't a lot of his fights weren't good fights. They weren't very entertaining. Like you would look for the knockout. It's almost like a NASCAR race. It's boring as shit until someone gets into an accident.
Yep, that's true.
So
You actually watch NASCAR?
No, I'm just.
Oh.
But there's a whole NASCAR thing. I'm gonna tell you. I might be doing a NASCAR thing though. So, the deal he signed, I think, was directly related to how he was performing at the time. And of course, now you start doing well. You're like, damn, I wish I renegotiated. But that's how contracts work. We're both.
But
taking
also,
a risk.
I think Dana has a history of getting these guys in bad context. They all want to walk away. We just saw dude from Stockton who I
Is
really
it a bad
like.
contract?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's bad for the fighter.
Yeah.
That's who we're talking about. We're talking about Francis Ngannou. We're not bigging up Dana who like
I'm
slapping
just saying,
women.
like it's a business's job to maximize.
Domestic Dana.
What you thought? Tell me what you thought. What you thinking? What you thought? What you thought? What you thought? Tell me what you thought. What you thinking? What you thought?